What do you guys think? What do you think about the Civivi Voltaic? This is the Voltaic. This I like. You know what? They're coming out with some knives that are really interesting to me as far as the design. And this is a nice design. It really is. It's a steel frame. It's got some G10 inlays here. Deep carry pocket clip. Okay. Flat screws. Left hand can do it as well. Open design, big standoffs. There's for your lanyard, right? Jimped flipper tab, but fairly muted, not real big there. And you've got enough of a fuller here. You can kick it open that way. So, okay, fuller, flipper tab, however you want to do that, right? And then this is, what do you want to call it? Bolster lock, liner lock, frame lock. Well, I mean, it has these little overlays, so you want to call it a liner lock? Because really, to me, it's a frame lock with just a thin little overlay on the frame. But so I'm calling it a steel frame lock myself. But 4 point something ounces, and so it's not real lightweight. It's 8 inches. You know, they're doing this thing. They're doing this Civivi shuffle. It's doing a lot of, 3.5, not quite, but just at 3.5 and 8 inches overall length. But this is really a very, I say this so often, less is more. A simple design. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing a lot of things, but it's looking very sleek and attractive in that way. The design flow is really nice, and I don't see anybody attributed for this, so I'd say Joe Chen, the CEO, really. This blade to handle length, pretty good there, and it just flows through here, doesn't it? Interesting they're doing steel frame, because does that kind of, as opposed to maybe doing a G10 or micarta, and I can skip micarta. I mean, I've been kind of micarta'd out, but G10 with steel liners and or maybe a button lock like Sencut and Civivi are doing some button locks. And I know you get, everybody's getting a little bit here and there of button lock stick, blah, 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 comes and goes, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of nature of the beast, etc., etc. So maybe not for you. But, so this may actually be attractive to a lot of guys because they don't care. It's like 4.5 ounces. They don't care. But it's steel, and it's a frame lock, and that's heavy. I mean, is that 50%? That's 50%, maybe 60% lockup, okay? And let's put it down on the scales. I know it feels heavy in the hand for what it is, okay? 4.27 ounces, and let's go to grams, okay? 121 grams. Let's roll back around to ounces because I'm going to show you something. 4.27, okay. Here's what I think is the stablemate. This is the soothsayer, right? Really, check it out. I mean, I did this, I think, in my soothsayer video. I mean, look at the blades. The same kind of fuller action. I mean, the design language is so similar and very simple. I think this is one of the best things WE Knives has done this year, and yet it's one of the lesser expensive ones in the WE knife, CPM 20 CV and this kind of aluminum foil carbon fiber thing, titanium, blah, 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 okay? But, oh, shit, 3 ounces. Same size, 3 ounces. See what I'm saying? 4.3 ounces. So that's significant, and it is. It's way heavier, but these are the same size. get out of here. Hold on. Let me put this one down. Because I'll tell you what, 3.48-inch blade, it's like they're trying to say it's not quite 3.5. Every time I measure them, it's like dead on 3.5. But don't they say 3.46 or some crazy shit, right? What does they say? See, 3.48. I mean, they'll fess up to the fact that it's 8 inches, but they just will not say 3.5. They won't say it. It's very strange. So basically 90 millimeters, right? Yeah. And over 8 inches, 20.3, centimeters. Fat. 0.47, pretty slender. I was pretty surprised because I guess it just feels heavier and chunky. So I thought it meant chunky, but it's not chunky. It's just heavier. 0.47 at 12 millimeters. And then this probably 3, if it's that. 2.7 millimeters. Okay, hold on. Let me roll this around. I'm going to take the flipper tab. That's part of the blade. Okay, so basically 3 millimeter blade stock at 0.12. Okay. So, I mean, and let me grab this. See what I'm saying? And then the Soothsayer, same thing. Right dead ass at 3.5 inch and 8 inch. I mean, these are the exact same length. Exact same. And, you change the blade a little bit. And then, yes, the bolster's been kind of rounded a little bit. And then it's coming back here. And this is a little bit different on the tail here. How this is, you know what I'm saying? And then this little choil's accentuated here. But, still very interesting. And you know what? I really like the Soothsayer. And you know what? So that's what drew me to this. I'm not knocking it. It'd be nice if this was 3 ounces as well, but I'm trying to figure out how I could do it for, $73, and then LTK discount code will give you 10% off. So you're in the 60 something dollars. Okay. Drop point, 14C, of course. 14, it's not Nitro V. And I don't know, I've heard some people, going, I don't give a shit about Nitro V. So, 4.3, okay, yeah. And do you have choices? Yeah, what is that? What is that? How does that spell? Quiborsha wood, whatever it is. But then green micarta, but black blade with green micarta. They didn't give you a whole lot of change ups on it. And like I said, here's the box. So yeah, I mean, I want a silver blade. I don't want a black blade, so I had to do this basically. Would I like blue G10 in here? Yeah, hell yeah. Maroon G10, anything, Here's the zipper pouch, and you get a decent sized microfiber cloth. Okay, get a couple of stickers. Do you care? Some people do. Some people really like the shit out of that, so that's cool. And then, a nice pouch. So you're getting a pouch. I mean, 60 something dollars. You're getting a pouch, you're getting a microfiber cloth, you're getting stickers, you're getting, all this shit. So that's pretty darn good. And Sandvik steel, 14C, 28N. Oh, by the way, what's the deal? Will it cut? Not bad. Not bad. No, not bad for, factory edge. Some are worse than others. And recently I've, right out of the box, and I'm going, oh yeah, I had to put it on my strop. It's like, this is bad. But no, this is good. This is good. So, okay. Where we got the little 14C down here, don't we? Okay, 14C 28. Ergos, like, great. And, you know, you got a big enough choil up here. You can get up like this, go on it, or like I do most times. And then you got some jimping up here. So, you know, you can creep forward, do this, do that, finger flick. I mean, what do you think about the design? I like it. I think it's great. Is it killing me because it's 4.3 ounces? Nah. I mean, would I like it to be the same weight as the Soothsayer? Yeah, but it's not. And so, hey, I got both. I just realized that. Just kidding. Okay, yes. But the Voltaic, a lot of interesting stuff from Civivi recently, huh? Yeah, I like it. Fit and finish is great on these. I mean, as far as a budget knife line, if you had to choose a budget knife line, where would you go? Let's say you could get Civivi and Sencut, okay, versus, and you pick it. You know, Kaiser, Vanguard series, or what else? I mean, CJRB for Artisan, etc., etc., etc. You know, you pick it. Which one would you go with? I think Civivi. There's a lot of cool stuff in the Kaiser Vanguard series too, but Civivi, both of those are kicking ass, and they're in a dirt lot fight, aren't they? There's a lot of stuff going on. You see a lot of Vanguard stuff with CPM 3V blade steel too. But okay, Civivi and the Sencut, interesting. Yeah, this one. Good. Detent is nice as well. So not only is the design flow, blade to handle length, all that kind of stuff, but I mean, detent's where it needs to be, especially if you're going to finger flick it, and it's easy to do, even though that fuller doesn't look like a lot to get a hold of, but fumble fingers can do it, so you can do it too. Real easy. Drop is pretty nice. Let's see, we're going to pull it apart. We'll see if that changes much when we adjust the pivot tension, but that's not bad. And it's centered and, you know, all that kind of stuff, so it's good. Now, let's see if I can make a good knife into a pile of junk here. I'm just trying it. Let's pull it apart. Yeah, okay, we're good. Ooh, are we number eights? Are we not? That is kind of interesting that they've been doing number eights on their bodies, and yet on this one, no. Ooh. Somebody sneezed and jerked that one hard when they put it together. Whew. Oh, crack. Okay. You didn't want me to take it apart, didn't you? Well, I'm gonna. I don't care what you say. Whew. Okay. Well, they got it hooked up, that's for sure. Okay, now what do we got? We got long and short, so it's the long and short of it because it's going through that. Yeah, it's going through that standoff. Okay, so I understand that. Now we've got our G10 outer on the lock bar side. And we've got the frame, which I'm calling a frame lock, you know what I'm saying? And what am I trying to do? Okay, I'm just trying to pull so hard instead of just using the leverage. And steel. It's steel. All right, and ceramic detent ball, blah, blah, blah. Of course, you don't need a steel washer because it's steel. I think we got that established. What else? Oh, did I just knock my... Ooh, I did just knock my lanyard pin out from the back. I'm going, wasn't there a pin right there? There's your standoffs. Those come from Hinderer? Those are huge. Those are big standoffs for a little, Civivi knife. Okay, and what did we do here? Oh, we get the old notcheroo. Where's the notch? Notch. Where is the notch? I don't see a notch. Okay, what do we got here? There's the notch there. I must be missing the notch because it's black. Yeah, I am. I'm missing the notch. It's right here. It's right there. But I wasn't seeing it because the light was weird. Okay. So let's put it back together with the logo in the wrong position. And turn it. And if you turn it up, there it sits down flat. Okay. So you can't go wrong. And obviously, if you looked at the stop, well, you don't have to put a stop pin back in. Hold on. I was looking at this. And okay, we're good. There's your lock face here. Now we're good. Okay, it's pretty clean too. I mean, like I cleaned it up a lot. Not. Okay, let's put the lanyard pin back in here before I knock it on the floor. And then let's do this. Put some juice on it. Throw this back together. Do you think? Come on. Juice. Okay. Now, what am I forgetting? Nothing. I got my sand-offs. There's no backspacer to worry about. Okay, we're good. Now, snap, crackle, and pop. Put my overlay. And then put this in, number 8. Here we go. Let's make sure we've got this going in right. Okay. We done? No. Negatory. We got one body screw here that's at number 6, and then we got the pocket clip going in. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not that big a deal that these are number 6s, right? As long as they're strong, because you don't want to waller the guts out of them, because you're never going to get them out if you do. And number 8s don't, there's just a lot more to get a hold of, and so you tend not to strip them out, the heads of them out when you take them off and put them on. The number 6s are a little bit more delicate. Okay, so we got the pocket clip back on. That looks centered. Did we yank and crank? Yeah, we did. We cranked the pivot down hard enough, didn't we? Come on, back it off a little bit. Okay, let me see what I got here. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, but I mean, it ain't drop shutty. But I don't know if I want to go much further than that. I think I went too far probably already. I mean, there's some knives that are really just not going to be ultra drop shut. And, really, is that big a deal? This is pretty good. Centered. Let me see if I got any play on this. No, surprisingly. So I really didn't back it off too far, but as far as I really wanted to. Still, not bad. All right, Civivi Voltaic, easy apart, easy back, great design, great in the hand, good ergos, right size, not too small, not too big. I like it. I like that. I like the Soothsayer. I like both of them. I think they're excellent knives. You know what I'm saying? That and that both. Might want to, give them a try depending on if you want the premium, you want the user, or get one of each. And put your comments in. If you got one of these, what do you think about it? Because I'm curious about that. I really like them. There's a lot of good stuff out there, isn't it? Yikes. Okay. Love them knives here. And yes, we do. And there's a lot to love in this marketplace right now. So you guys, stay sharp.